Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is quite rare to find these days, and that's because it was a limited edition release. So we are looking at the 1999 release by Playmates, and this particular figure was released only available through Wizard, and it was a ToyFare exclusive at the 1999 Comic-Con, and the figure is of 7 of 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and this is the box that it comes in. So at the top of the box it's got Star Trek 7 of 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and you've got the Wizard logo on the top left hand corner, and it says wizardworld.com, and it says ages 4 and up, ToyFare exclusive, and then you've got the image of the USS Voyager hurtling through the Delta Quadrant, and it says Star Trek 7 of 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and you've got the Star Trek and the Playmates logo, and then it says warning, choking hazard, small parts not suitable for children under 3. Okay, so that is the front of the box. Let's just turn the box around to the back. And on the back, again, it says ToyFare Exclusive, Galactic Gear, which is the Borg scanner, and a Starfleet action base, which is what comes with it. Again, you've got the same image of the Voyager hurtling through space, and it says Star Trek 7 and 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and you've got the Playmate Toys logo, web address at the bottom, the Star Trek logo, and the Wizard logo, Paramount Toys logo, and the Star Trek Fan Club logo, and the Star Trek Continuum logo and web address at the bottom. Okay, so that's the back of the box. Let's just turn the box to the side, and on the side it says again it is Wizard, and it's wizard.com, ToyFare exclusive, and it says Star Trek 7 and 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and you've got the Starfleet and the Playmates logo at the bottom there. And if I turn the box over to the other side, it's the same thing again. It's got, you got the Wizard logo, wizardworld.com, ToyFare exclusive, Star Trek 7 and 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and you've got the Starfleet and the Playmates logo. Top of the box, it says ToyFare exclusive, Star Trek 7 of 9 as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and the other end is all the licensing information at the bottom, and it says 1999 Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved, and so on. Okay, so that is the box. Now what I'm going to do, you can't see her very well through the box, so I'm going to open the box and let's take her out and have a look at her outside of the box. Okay, so I've removed the figure from the box, and this is what we've got. Now I can't actually take her off the packing because she is all attached, and maybe we could just pull those back, pull that tape back a little bit. We might actually be able to get her off and have a better look at her. Actually, I'm going to take her off. Now I've seen that that's easy enough to come off, I'm going to take her off. Okay, so I have now removed her from the back card, and I've actually opened up the envelope that had the plastic bag that had her accessories in. So there's the Borg scanner, which is, let's just bring that closer to the camera, which is a little, almost like a tricorder, but it's the Borg version. But yeah, it's quite small, very small in actual fact. It's smaller than my thumb. So we're looking at 3.5 centimeters tall with the aerial. The widest point is half a centimeter, and the width at the back is half a centimeter. So it's very, very small, the accessory, but I'm assuming it will fit into her hands. Actually, no, it's not. So it won't fit into her hand, the way her hands are designed. Or maybe you could pull her thumb apart so that it goes, I don't know, I can't seem to get that in. Yeah, maybe it will go into her hand. Yeah, there we go. So we can get it in her hand, and she can hold the scanner. Now the stand, well, it's a standard Starfleet stand, and it the peg is in the middle of the Delta flag. So when you get her stand, the hole in her foot is also on this foot, and it's bang in the middle. So whichever way she stands, she's only going to have one foot on the actual base. So I can't seem to get her to. There's the hole in her foot there, and that way, when you put that onto the stand, press it onto the stand, she's only going to have one foot in place at any one time. So not particularly a great design, that, but there we go. If I think the stand should be lower down, and then at least she could stand maybe this way, but I don't know, maybe that's the way they designed it, so that she only had one foot on. I don't know, but anyway, so let's just take off the stand a second, take that accessory out of her hand again. Let's have a look at her articulation. So head, yep, the head turns side to side, great. The arms up and down, yep, and they also move from side to side, so we've got two joints there. Hands don't move because the arms do on both sides. No waist movement, and the legs just turn like this. They don't actually, they're not, so if you had her walking, you'd just have to have her like that. So maybe that's how she's supposed to go on the stand. If I put her back on the stand, walking, there we go, that's what she would look like. Okay, so the articulation of the legs is not fantastic, but the arms are pretty good. The head is pretty good, so I can't complain about those. Let's have a look at her features now. I mean, I think they've got the likeness of Jerry Ryan. Why am I blurred? We've got the likeness of Jerry Ryan, very good. Jerry Ryan, obviously, who played 7 of 9 in the Star Trek Voyager TV show. So the likeness is pretty good. I seem to be blurring out on this when I'm trying to zoom in on her face. I don't quite understand why, but there we are. But there she is, and with a Borg implant on her eye. It is a pretty good likeness of when she first joined the Voyager crew. So yeah, I think the likeness is very good. The moulding of the face is very good, and the paint on the face really does match her. So and her hairstyle is exactly right from the first season of her first season in Star Trek Voyager. So yeah, excellent moulding of the facial features, and obviously then she's in a Voyager uniform, or a Voyager jumpsuit I should say. Starfleet badge on her breast there, which is obviously the same as what the stand is. You can just zoom in on that, and there she is. And they got the creases and the curves right on her uniform as well, which is very, very good. And then all the way down to her legs and her shoes, which all seem to be part of a jumpsuit on this. And yeah, okay, but there we go. So it's all molded the same color. So there we are. That is the exclusive ToyFare release figure for the 1999 Comic Con, available only through Wizard. So how well did these do? Well, these were just a single giveaway at the, well, so a purchase. You had to buy it at the Toy Fair. There was no other way to get the figures, unless of course, because sometimes when they produce these figures, if they still have any left after the Toy Fair is finished, then they're available to purchase on their websites. But I don't recall seeing any of these figures available afterwards. I think they must have all sold at the Comic-Con, and there was no availability afterwards. So I could be wrong, but I don't remember seeing any afterwards. So exclusive figure for the Comic-Con, and low numbers produced for this figure, and it was solely available through Wizard. So probably one of the most difficult figures to find. There was another one that was done, I think. There was one of Spock in an environmental suit. That's also a very, very difficult one to find. Do these pop up very often in the platforms? Not really. They very rarely come up because they were so exclusive. I don't know about in the States, but I'm talking about in the UK. They hardly ever come up on the platforms. And that's, as I say, because they were exclusive to the Comic-Con in the US, and exclusively through Wizard. So they don't appear very often in the UK. But they are quite sought after. And as I say, very difficult to find. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few. And they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive that you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this figure with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next time.